starred in such films as Save the Last Dance, Fantastic Four, and Ray. Now she can be seen in the new Wayans movie, Little Man. Please welcome the lovely Kerry Washington. You look beautiful.
Thanks.
Yeah, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
You are crazy.
You know, yeah, I have,
right?
you know, that's the comment I get most when I just walk around is, you are crazy. I don't know what and there's something about the hair looking like a pastry.
Well, I love being here because whenever I watch you, I feel like in my own spazoid freak ways, I'm not alone.
Oh, thank you. What a great compliment for me.
Yeah.
I feel so close to you now. Now, let's talk, first of all, we're going to talk about this movie because a lot of anticipation for this movie. So it's a very silly movie. And but first of all, you've had some very serious roles in the past. And like a lot of actors, you like to do research.
I do.
But you've taken it a little further than other people. Isn't that true?
Sometimes.
Yeah. But what's the most extreme thing you've done to research a role?
It would probably be this movie I did called Lift, where I played a thief, and in real life I had never stolen anything before. So the directors told me that I wouldn't be allowed to start the film unless I had actually stolen something.
What a weird thing to say.
Yeah. I felt threatened.
Yeah.
So I went actually just to a Korean deli here in New York, and I stole an apple.
You went in and did you pretend to buy something else and just put the apple in your...
No, I didn't buy anything.
Right.
I just went in and I kind of had cased the joint for a couple weeks. And
wait a minute, you cased the joint to steal an apple?
I did. It was
did you have big diagrams? I'll come into the ceiling. The apple is located over here. I'll get underneath the laser beam. Crawl along the floor. I mean, it's.
But I knew how many people worked there, and you know when they tend to restock the shelves, and
just to steal an apple. I'd have just run in there.
I didn't want to get caught.
I'd have run in there, grabbed the apple, and went, "It's mine now," and left. My apple. I mean,
well, I was so afraid. Like literally, I went home and cried afterwards.
You stole the apple successfily, and you cried.
Yes,
did you eat the apple at least?
I did, but I cried while I ate it. And
so you're eating it.
Yes, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
And then when the movie was over, I went and actually gave them 75 cents.
Did they ask why?
They did. And I was like, it's yours. Just trust me. It's yours.
And then they went, apple thief. And chased you. Well, you know, Luke Wilson was just out here, and he was talking about being a substitute sort of principal for a day. You've actually worked as a substitute teacher.
I did.
I'm sorry, did I say Luke?
That's so bad.
Hold fitting.
Bad host. You should get those lips you had in the beginning of the show.
Yeah,
and you just replace it with...
Hold still for editing. Okay. And, no, but he was talking about how he was a substitute principal for a day.
Yes.
You were a substitute teacher.
Yeah, I was. Because I, you know, sadly, after Save the Last Dance came out, I still wasn't making enough money as an actor to just be an actor. So I had the privilege to be public schools. And except that a lot of the kids in the high schools recognized me from Save the Last Dance. So they would be like, are you that girl? And I'd be like, oh, I'll tell you at the end of the day, because I wouldn't want to disrupt things. But one time I was substituting for a computer class, and they actually went online and printed it out so they knew. And then the principal came to me at the end of the day, and he was like, we can't have you back here because kids are cutting algebra to see Chenille from Save the Last Dance. So
yeah, that would not work at all.
No,
I mean, you can't say, and how can you say, like, well, I'll tell you if I'm a movie star later in the day? That idea.
I wanted to give
maybe
you something
I
to
am,
hold
maybe
on
I'm not.
to.
That'll happen later. Oh, yeah? I don't think so. There you are.
Exactly.
That's not happening. Now, we have a clip here. And of course, it's a complicated plot, but let's try and simplify it. A little person to be a baby.
Yes, and he shows up on our doorstep because he wants to steal a diamond from us.
Right.
And so we think he's an infant, and we bring him into our home, and we treat him like a baby for the weekend.
Right.
So I think this is a scene where we are bathing him, the little infant.
Yeah, so let's take a look at this clip from Little Man.
Does that warm water feel good? Does it feel nice? Look at you. Do you want some company in there with you? I think we can work that out. Yeah? Hey, Daryl!
Hello! It's bath
disconcerting. Little Man is in theaters now. I'm Papa coming up. Take a break. We'll be right back.